There we go. I'm just going to give some brief highlights for anyone interested in an internship over the summer. AIFS is an organization that works in partnership with the district, with the San Mateo County Community College District, to provide internships in Barcelona, Milan, and Paris. And so I did want to highlight, before I give you some program information, I did want to highlight that the percentage of US undergrads that complete international internships is very, very small. So it's around 3%. So having this international professional experience on your resume later when you enter, the job market will help set you apart from 97% of the people that are competing for the job with you, against you, you could say. It really does help you explore new perspectives in the field that you've chosen, and help you build really important skills that employers are looking for. Things like intercultural competence, right? That ability to relate to people from other cultures. It shows that you have a highly desirable skill set of soft skills like adaptability, flexibility, problem solving, thinking out of the box. And it's a great opportunity to network, right? To build your network internationally. So those are sort of the added value to interning abroad. And we want to give you a little more information about the three programs. Kelly, let me know if I'm running over. But I wanted to give you information on each program. The internships include, on a general basis, they include a guaranteed placement, right? So all students who apply for and are accepted to the internship program are guaranteed a placement in a local organization, company abroad. We're also provided a whole program of career readiness preparation or career development. So we work with students to develop their interview skills, their resume, and really focus on their strengths. Students do a personality test called the Clifton Strengths. And it really does help you identify some things that really are part of your personality, that are strengths that you can bring to your job. The experiences themselves are professional experiences. It's working abroad, so you'll be working 35 to 40 hours a week. They're unpaid, but they are 4 credits. And you would get not only the development and the placement before, but once you are abroad, you'll have support at the workplace, but also by AIFS professional staff. And then, yeah, we have the program in Barcelona that I wanted to show you. This program will be May 30th to July 26th this upcoming summer. The deadline is fast approaching. It's March 1st. So if you're interested in it, you need to jump on it right away. The 4 credit piece comes from the district, right? It comes from Skyline College, I believe. Is that right, Kelly?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
The 4 credit piece that the district
Oh yeah,
provides,
Skyline College.
it's a Skyline College course, right? It's called Work Experience Education. It's a 3-unit course. Students included in the program fee, you get your housing. So you don't have to worry about where you'll live when you're abroad. In Barcelona, there are double rooms in apartments with roommates, or if you'd like a real immersion type experience, you can live in a local homestay. The homestay would have meals provided, breakfast and dinner daily. The apartments have kitchen access, so no meals are provided, but you can cook. And then we have a wide range of activities, right? We want you to really learn the culture and enjoy yourself as well. So we do a wide range of activities, from a flamenco show to tapas night to a panoramic tour of the city. We'll do some museum visits, some walking tours. We'll do some day trips to some beautiful towns around Barcelona. The program fee is 7,790, and that would not include the tuition for that 3-unit course. It wouldn't include textbooks if needed. It would not include your airfare, meals, unless you choose the homestay, and personal expenses. So just to give you a little information about the career placements in Barcelona, there's business, finance, event management, fashion, there's graphic design, interior design, marketing and public relations, nonprofits, there's hospitality, travel, and tourism. We have some samples. So this was a student who interned at a public relations firm and did the public relations and marketing for a local music festival. So this student worked really closely with the director of the festival and her team, creating publicity for the festival, and then during the festival also worked on capturing, events and photos and things for future festivals. So that was really exciting. And then we have Milan. So Milan, Italy, beautiful city in the north of Italy. This program is the 26th of May until July 20th. Again, deadline is approaching on March 1st. Students would enroll in that same 4-credit course at Skyline. Milan has a 2-week Italian language course. So the students start and do an Italian language course for 2 weeks, and then they start their internship. The Milan internship students are housed in furnished apartments with other participants, other interns, all in single rooms, and they'll all have shared kitchens, bathrooms, living spaces. Activities also included in our Milan one, everything from business visits to excursions to cultural activities. The program fee there is 8,290, and again, that would not include the tuition for the 3-unit course, any textbooks that are required for that course, airfare, meals, personal expenses. Here we have the fields. Oh, sorry about that. Here we have the fields for, sorry about that, I jumped ahead. For Milan, similar advertising, arts and galleries, business, communications, fashion, of course, in Milan. Design, which is exciting, graphic design, fashion design, hospitality, photography, marketing, video production. Sample, we had a student who did fashion marketing in a multi-brand showroom. So this is a student who did a marketing internship with us before, was a brand ambassador, did social media, did events. It's exciting. And then Paris. Paris also, students have the opportunity to intern in Paris over the summer. This is May 29th to July 26th. Your application is March 1st again. Same 4-credit course at Skyline. And apartments are the provided accommodation in Paris, single rooms with other participants. All of our apartments, Barcelona, Milan, and Paris, are all fully equipped, shared kitchen, bathrooms, living space, rented just for AIFS participants, right? So that's a good part of that. Activities also included in this one. You'll do the boat tour on the Seine. You will visit the Arc de Triomphe, do a cheese and wine tasting, Bastille Day. You'll do some excursions. This program fee is 8,290. Here we have the placements in Paris. We have advertising, arts and galleries, business, communications, fashion, hospitality, marketing, and video production. A sample placement was communications for a Parisian travel agency. So this student did a lot of marketing for this travel agency, worked with from magazine content, and very exciting. A lot of great projects that the student worked on. And basically, to start the application process, if you're interested, you start with Kelly and her office. The application page is quite self-explanatory. Kelly, did you want to jump in there and give students any more information on applying?
Oh, yes. For the internship program, we have a different application process because we want students to be able to, like, we only want to take students who are really serious about this program. So there are two-step process. The first application will be with us, with study abroad program. And then after you complete that application, you will go through an interview, and then we will refer you to apply through AIFS. With AIFS, there's a program, onboarding person will help you with your resume, cover letter, because you will need, it's like a job interview, right? So
Right.
you have your resume ready, cover letter ready, what kind of, based on what company you will be working at. So Andrew will work with you on that part. Then you will pay application fee $100 and the deposit is $500. And those are non-refundable. That's why we want the students to be really interested in this program, that serious about this program to apply, because of non-refundable fee. Here's the application link. This application link, there's no fee. It's free. So submit this application, then I will work with you, go through the interview process, and then I will refer you to Paula and Andrew. Does
Absolutely.
anybody have question?
Yeah, this is John speaking. I have a question. In regards to the internship, you had stated there's no pay for it. And in some of the different programs, there is a certain fee. I think depending on the city and the country, like 8,800 or 7,800 or whatnot. Is that application fee that goes towards that? Is that waived by any of the companies that get us as free labor, or do they support that by any chance or anything like that?
The internships are not paid internships. So the company do not pay
Correct.
students. So the
Right.
fee you're paying $150 plus $500 deposit, they will be deducted later from the total program fee.
Okay. Okay. So they're not helping out in terms of that
No.
fee or anything like that. Okay.
No.
And the scholarship, does that help support or cover the fee or anything like that, or?
Yes.
Yeah, that's when the scholarships come to play. You apply, for example, this is a workshop for Gilman scholarship, right? So this is, you can use your Gilman's, if you were awarded with Gilman, you can use the money to pay for this program. That's how it works. Yeah. I see Philip is
Okay.
here. Philip, do you want to tell students about how your you did your program? How did you use your Gilman?
Thank you, Kelly. Hi, everybody. So nice to see a couple of people I met at Cañada today. They are here. Hi, Carol. The scholarship I got, it was toward the whole package of the trip. And what's good about the package I got, amazing. I mean, from sightseeing to housing, to the best insurance coverage. It was just amazing. It's a great surprise that nothing to worry about. So if you get like little fee or a scholarship, different scholarships, it's you get it and you apply. You pay I did pay for the whole trip in one lump sum. And then on the other hand, I received a scholarship from San Mateo District was part of it, and the Gilman part of it.
Thank you, Phil. John, do you mind type me separately with your G number, a student ID number, so I can have your information later on? Seems like you're really interested in the program. I can talk to you on the side.
Yeah, I can email you my information and whatnot. And I appreciate you guys answering some of the questions I had. And it seems like the scholarship does cover a lot of it. My question is, of course, financially, I'm kind of struggling at the moment. So I don't know when the notification of the scholarship is provided, because it seems like from what's being stated, you would have to pay upfront the lump sum amount and then get reimbursed. The question is, do you get notified before you go down the rabbit hole, if that makes sense, of being a participant or a recipient of the scholarship,
Great question. For the scholarship, the Gilman opens up twice a year, once in spring, once in fall. If you're doing, for example, I have students applied last fall for the scholarship. They applied for summer. So they already received their money, but the program hasn't started yet. So they already know they got money. But for you, if you're doing this summer, if you're applying for your scholarship right now, you won't know until May if you receive the money or not. So your assumption was correct. So you have to pay upfront, and then you will find out later if you receive the scholarship.
Oh, okay, very good. Very
Yeah.
good to know that. Thank you so much.
For students who are doing the fall program, Barcelona program, and next spring Florence program, if they apply right now, they will have money way before the program start.
Yeah, seems like a good, apply in advance before, maybe the summer off, maybe like the next semester or whatnot. Yeah.
I would
Yes.
support this idea, yeah, if you're really not sure about the financial issue, so maybe plan on going in the fall of this year or spring next year, if you can.
Right. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, guys.
Sure.
You're welcome. Paula, do you have more presentation?
It's basically just the process. It was a little more,
Okay, great.
so
Thank you.
yeah, if you want me to go over it, it's just basically, kind of what I said before. This is all part of the program itself, right? Making sure that you get career development through the Clifton Strengths and through resume review and interview practice. And then once you pay your program deposit, then Andrew will pass you on to a program specific advisor. And those specific advisors will also work to make sure that you are ready for the program itself. With travel arrangements and information, cultural readiness, professional readiness, all of that, right? There's a lot of things that interns need to be prepared for that study abroad students don't necessarily have to, as far as professional dress, cultural expectations, and all of that. That our team does with you, and then that's basically it. Funding I added here, but this is a lot of what Kelly covered. There are a lot of scholarships out there, but I think that you do have to look at scholarships a little bit like you look at the lottery, right? You cannot count on scholarships. You have to win scholarships. Not enough students apply, but not everyone that applies for scholarships win them. So really applying early and working really hard on that personal statement, making sure that it is personal, that it talks about you, your story, your goals, and why the scholarship will benefit your goals is important, right? You have to kind of tie the scholarship into your story. And then Kelly also mentioned fundraising. A lot of students are doing fundraising, right? Financial aid helps, scholarships help, but they're not probably going to give you enough. So students are really working to save money, cut down on their expenses, right? And then taking on side jobs, or what I like to call side hustles, like garage sales, bake sales, organizing fundraisers, asking their networks for support. So they're creating GoFundMe's or Zelle campaigns and getting out there and asking everyone to sort of support your effort, the way you did when you raised money for a sports team or an excursion or something like that back when you were in high school or grade school. You know, this is an academic endeavor. It's something that's going to benefit your future. So think about it that way. And then I threw Kelly's contact in there, but I'm sure she's going to put it in the chat. And that was it.
Can I add one more thing for Paula?
Yes, sir. Please do.
Being a first hand, your team did amazing job. They set
Thank you.
the red carpet for you. If there is anything you don't know, from option to they pick you up from the airport. If you have any housing issue, if you have any language issue, they are there. You have a phone number 24 hours, 7 if you need it. If you want to be alone, you are left alone. But everything, that little detail, with their language, with their health, with their going where the hospital, they are there. And for me, don't forget the opportunity of using airline miles. I get the free airline miles going to Barcelona and come back.
There you go.
So all that little detail, you really can do it. You don't have to be rich to go overseas, but little bit from here, little bit from here. Be creative, and it is worth the hard work. It is worth the challenges. I decided not to do any shopping in overseas, even though I love shopping. But that was my challenge. No shopping. But at the other hand, I enjoyed the food and the cuisine with the Paula's team. They take you like arriving welcome dinner, departure welcome dinner. That's the picture you saw with all this bunch of her team. It was a departure dinner, and it is memorable. Everything was really memorable.
Glad to hear it, Philip. They loved having you as a student. That's for
High
sure.
five to you, Paula, and to your team.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I record this part of the presentation for the internship abroad. I will stop right now.